Recording a title sequence, recording an intro, we're done. Now we have to create the bulk of your content. Now remember, there's two approaches. Number one, you script everything out, or you just write a couple of notes out. Now, in my humble opinion, you should be playing to your strength. If you're better at writing, then go ahead. Write everything out line by line. If you're better at impromptu speaking, then it's probably a better idea to write down a couple of notes and then let post-production take care of the rest. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and write everything out line by line, and then I'll hit record. Now, in order to stay on topic, I'm going to import this script into one of my favorite apps called PromptSmart. If you don't have it, you can just use a Word document as well. PromptSmart is an app that acts like a teleprompter. It scrolls down the script as you read from it like a teleprompter, which makes it easier to keep eye contact with your audience. Before we record, let's do a bit of housekeeping. Be sure to reduce visual clutter either on the screen and or in the space around you. Clean up the desktop icons on your screen. This is very easy to do with Camtasia. Just go up to the icon in the main menu bar and hide desktop icons. Clean up your browser if you're recording something on your screen. Again, just remember the metaphor of inviting somebody over your house. You may want to keep things nice and tidy. The last thing you want to do is to visually overwhelm your audience. And also check your microphone. I can't tell you how many times I've hit record, have been well into an hour in the recording, and all of a sudden I realize my mic isn't working and all of that time has gone wasted. So don't make that mistake. Hey, another tip is to clean up your background. Is there any dirty laundry behind you? Yeah, you should clean that up. Doesn't that look a lot better? Alright, so here are a couple of tips for you as it pertains to keeping eye contact with the camera, but also using a teleprompter. Now, I personally don't always use a teleprompter. Sometimes I'll just have a Word document up. I'll remember one or two lines, and then I'll just say them over and over again. What you're seeing is a finished product, right? You're not seeing all of the mistakes. You're not seeing me stammer. You're seeing post-production magic. So this is going to feel weird at first, just this idea of learning to express yourself in front of a camera. But at the end of the road, you will get there. And again, good enough is good enough for now. We will get to greatness pretty soon. Something that I think is a good idea as well is looking to the side and perhaps having your teleprompter off to the side. This is casual when we're in conversation. None of us is just fixed at eye level every single second, right? There are times where you ponder, you look away for a second. So that's probably a good strategy, having your teleprompter in the right location, allowing you to change your gaze and then get back on topic. And just a heads up, you're going to do this a lot. You're going to make mistakes. The important thing is to keep moving forward, keep pushing. Just try and find a way. You're going to meet resistance, but it's those of us that are willing to go past the resistance that will make it. If you make a mistake, again, you can use the hand clap technique, and that should be able to get you back in order. All right, team, enough talking. We're going to get into action now. We can read it in a book, we can watch it on the screen, but it's not until we get on the court and on the field where the real learning begins. I'm going to go ahead and hit record now. Here we go. So again, good people, lots of possibilities here. This is such an important part of what we do. This is so critical to becoming a phenomenal producer. So go ahead, map low cut, high cut, and EQ gain to your MIDI controllers today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. So yeah, that's an example of something that I would do. Obviously, that was just off the cuff, but you have to just go for it. Be willing to make mistakes. I think everyone has their own way of expressing themselves, the speed at which they like to speak in, like that which feels comfortable to every individual tongue. You have to get used to being in front of a camera, and as strange as it sounds, how open are your eyes, and How much are you going to smile? Is it going to be more of an internal thing where you're exuding joy, or are you literally going to smile ear to ear? And that's for you to decide, but I'm here to support you. I want to see you win. Let's keep moving forward. And to sum it all up, this is the kind of thing that you get better at with time. I mean, look at this example when I first started. All right, let us suppose that we want to start using live loops, and I mean, does that even resemble me at all? That's just so funny. But anyway, go ahead, start recording, just get started. That's the important thing. And you want to make sure that you have a good time while you record, because if you're having a good time, then your audience will be having a good time. And I know that you're enjoying yourself. So in the next video, we're going to take the bulk of this content and we're going to start polishing the production. I'll see you there.